Yo, what's up? What's going on, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another DnL&x Fitness live stream show, second show of the day. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this Friday, July 10, 2026. We're about to dive into today's show. Normally I give you a nice introduction, but don't got time. Got stuff I got to get through with today, but I do want to touch up on this topic here today, which we're gonna look at the rise of the simp economy. Now, I had watched part of this video the other day from this YouTuber by the name of Legion of Men. Real good content creator. Go check him out. We're gonna react to the video, so shout out to him. We're gonna watch his video that he has where he's watching another reaction to another video. So we're kind of do a reaction to reaction, but I do want to see and give an understanding of my opinion on the rise of the simp economy that's been going on and how the world perceives it, how he perceives it, and then how I think it's going, you know what I mean? And I want to take a look at this to get you to understand the trajectory in which way I think we're headed as far as society goes. Because I always try to tell you to make sure you take care of your fitness, you know, stay prayed up, fast, meditate, take care of yourself, have an entrepreneurial spirit about you, and, you know, kind of, you know, get ready for the world to turn and try to stay on the course of nature, because technology is going to take off and you want to use technology to your benefit, but you got to have a balance with it. You know what I mean? You want to balance it out. You don't want to sit here and be all one and all the other. You got to learn how to balance the two and use it for, you know, the best righteous way that you possibly can without going too far materialistic. So you got to have a balance in nature within you know, how you're going to use things in the future, because we're going in a direction and there's no way you can stop this direction we're heading and we're moving there pretty darn quick. So without all that, I want to give my opinion on this video that we're going to go over. And like I said, it's called The Rise of the Simp Economy, and it's a reaction from Legion of Men. So we're going to go ahead. He says that simps have destroyed women for average men. This is his title for his video. And I titled my video, I said, is it simping or is it money laundering or even bribery? I should add that. So we're going to take a look at this and just see exactly if we can piece all the pieces together to see if we can all come to an agreement and see exactly what is going on as we move forward. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move forward and get this video started. So here we go. Let's get it.
Bad guys. So we have here Francis Foster. He's the guy that's on trigonometry. And I always like to say the boomers are waking up now to the economy, but it's just synonymous. He's not an actual boomer. It's just synonymous with old people that are out of touch. And he's talking about the rise of the simp economy. So are they in touch? Let's see.
This box is...
This almost looks like an AI show. The Francis Foster show. This looks like an AI dude. It doesn't even look real. Like, he looks real, but he don't look real. It looks AI. Well, anyway, let's keep going.
It's worth £450. Just a standard box with nothing inside it. There's nothing there. Zilch, nada, zip. So why is it worth 450 quid?
Let me guess. Someone farted in it and it's a young woman. I haven't seen this.
Well, because...
I'm sorry, but that's my part. This dude looks AI for real, unless they airbrushed his face up. Sorry, got your face looking crazy. They airbrushed his face up or something, but this looks like an AI dude. They're like they AI the talk show host. This is what it looks like. Am I tripping? But I'm just looking at him. Like, if you even look at these two people, like, you can just tell like how he's real and like, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but dude look AI as shit.
Man from Birmingham paid that amount of money because this box was once touched by an OnlyFans model. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the simp economy.
All right, we're gonna fast forward a little bit because he's about to explain what simping is. For those of you who don't know, simping, you know, simping, getting nothing, paying for nothing, basically, you know, giving all your all to a woman just to get nothing in return, simping. That's what he's about to explain. I understand, but let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. Here we go.
Desire for romantic connection into a hyper monetized direct to wallet subscription funnel. It's basically the Matrix, but instead of harvesting our bodies for electricity, they're draining our Monzo accounts and our balls for feet pics. Hollywood actresses are in on the racket too. Trey DiMatteo, Carmen Electra, Shannon Elizabeth. And more of the honeys you once had plastered on your bedroom walls have turned to OnlyFans.
I can verify that the reports are true that have been out there in the headlines. My manager the other day, he said, you've now made more than American Pie, Scary Movie, Love Actually, he named one other, all of them combined. The last time I looked, there were over 4 million views. Wow. And there were 300,000 subscribers, I think. OnlyFans, it's for anybody and it's for any content. People can do what they want on there. They have their...
This is fucking insane. This is insane. This is like by proxy getting women into the porn industry. OnlyFans, it's for any... No, it's not. You're literally... You were like a sex symbol. You're extremely famous. You didn't even need the money. You're using all of your fame to garner millions of dollars very quickly for men that want to see you in like bikinis or some shit or whatever the fuck she's posting on. I don't even know what she's posting on. That's not the outcome for the average woman. It's not even close. The average woman, just to get through the door, just to be viewed, has to do the most disgusting, depraved acts possible, shock content, shock value, just to finally be followed and seen, because people's jaws have to drop. That's the only way you break in when you have no fame, no notoriety, nothing. You think that the average woman watching this is going to be like, oh my God.
Check this out. I'm going to show you.
Okay. All right. Of course, they hit me with an ad. I should have had YouTube Premium. But anyway, so I get where he's coming from. Can't argue with him on that. He does make sense with what he's saying on that part. But I'm going to go on a limb and say something a little bit counter to what he's saying. Let me see. I'm going to let him rant for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you my spiel. So let's just keep going.
I need to get on OnlyFans now too, and I'm going to make millions of dollars. You think that's going to be the reality for them? No, but they see this woman and they're going to look at her and she'll be like, well, she's old. And if she can do it, I can do it because I'm young and men like young women. And yeah, dude, and you're going to destroy your soul and not make any money and be permanently online. And these people are going to save your videos and they're always going to have something on you. And eventually you probably will get blackmailed, or someone's going to slide in your whatever direct messages and just offer you more money for straight up sex.
True. I won't argue with you on that. He does have a point. I do agree with that at some point. Having so this is all right. So this is kind of like what I'm looking at it as now. As far as the simping aspect goes, I could say yes. Part of it could be a simping aspect as far as men paying for water, bath water. He said fart in a box, lingerie, panties, and things of that nature. That is a very highly, and that's a well-known possibility for sure. Can't take that away. That's 100% true. And the fact that you have all these, what we're seeing right now, we got these older actresses, you know what I mean? I forgot the people he named, but like, what is that? Shannon Elizabeth, and he named off a few other ones. I forgot what their names were. Who were the other older chicks? Was it Shannon Elizabeth? I can't remember. See, 458. He named off a few other chicks, but whoever they were, he named all those older women off who they're doing OnlyFans and they're making, they're making good money from it. They're making a bag, you know what I mean? They're like, it's the new wave. It's anybody can do it. Now, the way I look at this, the way I see it, I'm thinking like, okay, look at this from a money laundering perspective. Think like a criminal. This has got to be the best gold rush to be a criminal empire, to be a criminal mastermind. If you're sitting on a stockpile of cash money, or you're making so much dirty money and you're trying to figure out how to clean it up, or you just want to commit, money laundering. This is the perfect opportunity, especially since we're in the middle of a regime change right about now. America's battling with this capitalism, socialism stuff that's going on right now. This is a perfect time to be a criminal with a lot of money. Just follow me here for a second. Think of it like this. You got OnlyFans, right? Women can go on and sell themselves. Soon as girls turn 18, boom, they go to OnlyFans to make a bag. We saw Bad Baby do it. She made like $1 million in the first, hour or first 24 hours, you had the little other the little other Asian Ling Ling girl that used to rap when she was little. Then her daddy took her off the thing for a while. Then she popped back up. What was her name? Little, I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about, the little Asian Ling Ling girl. She was real little, acting all black, making all this money. Then her dad pulled her away. Then she comes back, and then she hopped on OnlyFans at 18, and she made $1 million like quickly. Now you're seeing these older women over here doing the same thing. This is a perfect time. Just imagine if you were a criminal and you had money that you needed to get rid of, or you needed to clean up. It would be nothing. And not even just from a criminal aspect of it, but you can take it in different, you could take this ideology into different categories. Criminal mindset first. Well, they're all criminal, but here, just listen. So the first way is, you got these women here, they're all doing OnlyFans or whatever, right? Whether they're old, young, it don't matter. What happens is, for example, Shannon Elizabeth goes in, does OnlyFans, makes $1 million. If I'm sitting on a stockpile of cash and I'm a scammer or a dealer of some sort, I can go over to her and slide some money or funnel some money into her account. When she cashes out of it or whatever, when she gets the money or however she gets the money, a piece of that chunk of money will be mine. I just laundered it into her stuff and then turn around and get her to buy an asset with the money that I just sent into her account. Think about it. And since she's a high net worth person, I can push more money into her OnlyFans account and then get her to get assets with it, or go half with her on assets with it, or convince her to get a gas station because now my people in my family know how to run a gas station, so we'll teach her the business. And since she's a high net worth person or whatever, like a well-known famous person, I could do this with other women that are just like her, around her same age or whatever. I can do that with other women that are just like her around her same age. I can teach them how to open up a store, a gas station, or buy assets, buy real estate, buy homes, or stuff like that with the money that I laundered into it. We can go half in on the business, or that asset will be my payoff type thing. So therefore, it looks like she's making all the money, but in reality, I just cleaned it up. Think about that. And then you have all these women doing it. So now I got all these, these older 30 and 40 and 50-year-old women start OnlyFans. And you know, women are real good at keeping secrets to a degree. They're really good at keeping secrets to a degree. They, you know, they have the little group chats and stuff like that, and you can get in those. And, you know, hey, if you start OnlyFans, you know, I know somebody that, you know, they'll throw money in your account, and they'll help you get like a house. You can go half with them on a house. They'll just want to own half of the asset with you and stuff like that. So you can automatically, in your 30s, 40s, 50s, start an OnlyFans and automatically looking like you're making millions of dollars if you're already a high net worth looking type of woman. So you can start off with that angle. You got the younger girls, the ones that just turned 18 or 20s, or like in their mid to early 20s. You get them in, and you can kind of throw them like chump change, but you have so many women that you can spread it out. You can spread out, you know, the wealth a little bit and kind of get them to be like, hey, I'll throw you this much money every month if you vote this way for the next political party. I'll throw you this much money if you vote for this person for such and such city council. I'll throw you this much money if you vote for this person for the next school board, whatever. Hey, I'll throw you this money every month if you say this on social media. I'll throw you this money. You kind of see what I'm saying? So you can use these OnlyFans girls as a great way to control the direction that we're headed as far as politics go, morality goes. Hell, this is a perfect World War III psychological warfare weapon if you think about it. So I don't really all the way look at it as simping. I don't look at it 100% as like simps are doing this, simps are doing this, simps are doing this. I don't see that all the way, because it's too much money being poured in. Like, don't get it twisted. Sex sells. Like, don't get it twisted. Sex sells for sure. There's no way about it. But to say that these simps have this much money to make OnlyFans higher than the NBA, the NFL, I think the net worth of OnlyFans is worth more than like damn FIFA. I mean, what is the worth of OnlyFans? What is OnlyFans worth? What is it? $1.3 billion, $3.15 billion. $3.15 billion. An operating profit of 666 million in 2024. The analysis suggests an implied market valuation could reach as high as 8 billion. And it says assume control following the stake sale. So somebody assumed control. 2026 valuation and minority stake. It says right down here. Whatever this person's name, I can't say this person's name. Yekaterina Cherinovsky assumed control following the stake sale, with the platform targeting a 2028 IPO and hosting 4 million creators. Is it really finna go public? I mean, I think it was on the verge of happening. So at more than 3 billion spending on the platform, reached 7.2 billion. So this is a perfect money laundering platform, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm just talking. This is just me expressing my opinion of what I think. This is a great way to control so much if you got the money to, because think about it. We saw over in Minnesota, right? We saw Ilhan Omar come in, and people even broke down her net worth and how her money went from here to here to here to here to here and just went through the roof. Everybody knows what's up. Fraud and money laundering and all this stuff going on, but ain't shit happen. Ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened to her. Tim Waltz is still out there doing his thing. Jacob Frey's still out there doing his thing. Like all the fraud that people say that's been committing and going on, ain't nothing happened. So you see people able to commit this stuff and get away with it. Now imagine doing it on a level of OnlyFans and then convincing everybody that it's simps. And it's like, there ain't no way it's simps. This is a perfect way for you to move politics. This is a perfect way for you to cause a gender gap. This is a perfect way for you to push the consumer global spending in the hands of women, because women are dominating consumer spending. Do you have any idea how much money is being spent and who is in control of it? I'll show you. Let's take a look at this, because it completely makes sense when you look at it from this perspective. You think about it, it's like, damn, this is that. And then on top of that, you're antagonizing more girls to go into it. Jobs get harder to get. These girls get into it. They see this world of money. And then they're easy to access on OnlyFans. They're easy to find on OnlyFans because now you can hit them up for face-to-face interaction solicitation and not just digital solicitation. So now, they got the money digitally, but now it's like, hey, so what's up? So I want to actually test them guts out for real. Like, I'll fly you out over here. Like, I really want to examine those insides. All holes, ears, nostrils, mouth, both of the two between your legs. Like, I want them all. And then at that point, you can easily slide right on in because they're already on the OnlyFans website and everybody knows what's going on. They're already showing stuff on the page. But let's look at the consumer spending. Let's take a look. Where is it? I had it up here a second. So when you look at it from this perspective, it makes a lot of sense because women control or influence a whole big amount of global consumer spending. Let's just take a look and see how much it is. Right here. Women currently control or influence approximately 3.2 $32 trillion in global consumer spending, accounting for 85% of all household purchasing decisions. In the United States alone, women influence an estimate 18 trillion in consumer spending as of 2025 and are projected to command 75% of all discretionary spending by 2028. Think about that. And you telling me that it's simps that is putting all this money into their hands? I don't see it. I don't see that. I don't see only simps doing this. That don't make any sense. That don't make no sense. And I'm not hating at all. I'm saying I would do it if I was if I was a criminal. I'd do it. It makes sense. It's like, wait a minute. I can reach these girls. I can actually fly them out, examine their guts, beat the brakes off of them, run trains on them. Me and my homies run through and smash all of them. Now that I got a face to face with me, I can be like, hey, yo, look, check this out. I'm going to send you some money through your thing monthly. Okay. As long as you do X, Y, and Z and A, B, C, you'll get this monthly amount, and I'll have it hitting her account in so many different ways. You're not going to just see it coming from one direction. That would be stupid. So now that she knows who I am, she knows how I get down, and she knows I will find you. If you fuck me over, I will find you. So she knows what it is. She understands how this works. So then it's like, she's going to constantly get an influx of money thrown into her account constantly because she's doing what I told her, whether that's voting in a particular direction, or that's when X amount of dollars hits your account, I need you to buy this asset, buy this property, buy this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, using her as a means of an asset to gain things or to vote in a direction. You know what I mean? Or I need you to say this on social media. And like I said, this can go criminal as far as, you know, like your dealer aspect, or this can go political. You can go political with this. A politician, somebody political from a different country or in the United States, put them to the side. Get them over here, beat the brakes off her cheeks, make her feel good, send her on trips, put her on yachts and boats and all this stuff, and then let her know, hey, we'll send you if you vote Democrat. We'll send you this if you vote Republican. We'll send you this if you convert to a different religion. You see what I'm saying? It's the perfect control mechanism. It's the perfect control mechanism, because now you have power with using this business to sway the minds of women, because women are loving it, because now it's empowering them, because now they're like, you know what I mean? Like, I got all the money now. You know what I mean? They walking around, you know, walking with their chest out, which, hey, get your money. I am not hating on you at all. Like I said, I would do it too if I was in the men's, if I was in the men position to be able to make this stuff happen, or change the political climate to my side, or run the political climate back to the other side, or convert her if I wanted her to believe in my religion, or anything. Or, hey, I need that asset. I'm gonna slide you this money, you know what I mean, for every month or however long. And once that money come up, you need to go ahead and get that asset. I'm gonna let you know which one to get. Bring that thing back over here. And there's so many women, you can spread it out. You can spread it out so it doesn't look like it's actually an issue. And then on top of that, if it's gonna become an IPO soon and go public, ain't nobody finna stop this shit. Nobody's finna stop this shit whatsoever. Who's gonna stop it? Why would you stop it? Ain't nobody finna stop this anytime soon. By the time it does stop, which all good things come to an end, I say universal basic income will be on the rise, and that'll be the rug pull to enslave everyone. But by that, but who knows? That's just me hypothetically speaking later on down the line. But this is the perfect tool to do a regime change with. This is the perfect World War III weapon. If you wanted to take over America, like Yuri Benzimatov, the KGB, the KGB officer that talked about demoralization of a society. He talked about demoralization of a society from subversion from within or something like that. If you were going to do that with America, because the last thing you want to do is go to war with America with missiles and bombs and guns and stuff like that, because America is, America on that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like America would go full retard mode and bomb everything. Like Tropic Thunder, bro. You never go full retard. Like you go full retard mode and just bomb everything and just be like, whoops, my bad, problem solved, war over. Like nobody wants to go hit up war with America like that. So what's the way you attack it? From within. This app is perfect because I can sway the minds of your women, and you don't need all of them to get. I just need so many of them to get, and then use the social media from these women to show the lifestyle that's going to plague the minds of the younger women coming into a economy that sucks ass, that's hard for them to work in. And then they see a financial way in. And then I just keep recruiting. Oh, you turn 18, you turn 20. Do you like the patriarchy? Oh no, you hate it? Me too. Well, here, look, check this out. I'll slide you $500, $1,000 every month. You make sure you go vote and vote socialist. I mean, it's the perfect weapon. It is the perfect weapon. It's the best weapon you could have. If you got them pockets and money to do it, bro, you would destroy the country from within. With that app alone, you could destroy a country easily, because not everywhere has OnlyFans. That's the thing. Like, not every country doesn't have access to it. So other countries, now think of other rich countries. You think that because they country don't have OnlyFans that the rich people don't have access to it? Because in China they don't have OnlyFans. They have a version of OnlyFans. Don't get it twisted. They do have a version of OnlyFans. I forgot what it was called. I found it. But they have their own version of OnlyFans. But you telling me that the super rich people in China, they don't got access to OnlyFans? Hey, they don't fly one of these American bitches out in a heartbeat. Come over here, damn it. Bring that ass over here. Been waste no time. Come on over here. You know what I mean? Like China, Russia, Iran, like all the higher ups, the elite people got access to OnlyFans, and then they can send the women back in, or they can send money to them to do what you told them to do. Ask them to, hey, put this type of content out. Hey, we'll sponsor you if you put this type of content out. Oh, you're a feminist. Hey, we'll sponsor you if you put this kind of content out. Oh, you hate men? We'll sponsor you if you put this kind of content out. You're LGBTQ? We'll sponsor you if you put this kind of content out. Vote this way when you put this kind of content. It's the perfect weapon, bro. It's the perfect weapon. So I don't look at it as only simping. I just can't see it. I can't see it to be only simping. Men just wasting them. I just don't see that being 100% of the way. Partially, yes. But for the mass amount of money that it makes, there's something more to it. And I believe it's one of the greatest weapons of mass destruction that we've ever seen. It's right underneath our nose. And we think it's something else. We think it's simping, but it's like, nah, bro, ain't no way in hell it's only simping. Ain't no way in hell. This is a perfect war weapon. This is a perfect war weapon. This is a World War III right in front of your face. And it's not even, it's the World War III, but instead of violence, it's sex. Like straight up, World War III is the war of degeneracy. It's degeneracy, it's gambling, it's bribery, it's money laundering. That's what it is. And you can sway people's opinion to fight them at the voting blocks, the voting poll, and you fight for attention to get people to spew the message that you want to get across to the masses. And if your pocket's deep enough, fork out some more to get them to say what you want to say. Anyway, let him keep talking because we just started. Here we go.
Straight up sex. So prostitution or porn, we're making this okay. These are famous people with influence, and they're going, yeah, it's okay to be on a website like OnlyFans. Ladies, it's incredible. I made more money here. No shit.
Yeah, they're recruiting. To me, that's low key recruiting. Somebody probably, and this is just me talking. But like I said, just think like a criminal. Think if you're trying to change a political landscape. Think if you're trying to convert people to your religion. Just think. Think in a evil criminal mastermind way of controlling the masses and getting people to do what you want them to do because you want power and control. Yeah, throw her some damn money. Throw her old ass some money. I'll probably fly out and clap her cheeks too if I got deep pockets. If I got sitting on oil money and all sorts of money coming in and out from the stock market constantly going up. We're gonna consider a war going on over there and more money going up from the stock market because the war is going on. Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell her, hey, you finna start OnlyFans. This is what you want you to do. How many followers you got on your social media? Cool. You're going to make X amount of dollars. When you hit this $1 million or $2 million, $3 million mark, go in, make this speech, tell these people, hey, it's a great idea to do this, recruit some younger girls coming in. We're already dumbing down society's intelligence. So we need to get these young girls in over here. College is nothing but student loan debt at the end of the day because we're clamping down on student loan debt. We're making sure we get that student loan debt back. So we're just slowly but surely turning everything into a really big, huge money laundering, bribery, prostitution ring, but digitally. And it's great to do because I got so many people I can dish this money out to that nobody can ever catch me for money laundering. Hey, she can always reach back out to me. Hey, I need some more money. Could you sponsor me to make some more content for whatever ideology you want me to push? I'll do it. Bet. Cut the check, send her some crypto or send her some money, or here, I'm gonna have this dude send you this. I'm gonna have another amount sent to you from this guy over here. I'm gonna have this sent to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I get my ideology pushed across. So you know what? I want that asset. So I'm gonna send some money over to this chick over here and she's gonna let her know. I mean, it's just like so many ways you could do this. Like a criminal mastermind, it's not even hard to think of. Just sitting on heaping piles of cash. Just think of the money laundering ring, the briberies you could do with this. You know what I mean? Like the briberies you could do. Anyway, let's let him keep going. I keep stopping him. We ain't even get far yet.
Dirty money. Dirty money comes fast. It's really hard to wash off, though. You think she gives a fuck? She's already lived her life completely. There's no consequences for her doing this. She's already gated away in a mansion somewhere. You're not. You're just a normal person. And for you, there are major consequences in your life.
Own curated page where they get to share a part of their lives, and that can look like however you want it to look. And for me, I'm still kind of exploring. It's really new for me.
Is there anything off limits?
I don't know yet. I don't know what I will and won't show in the future. I think we're gonna figure that out together.
Let me translate this shit for you. So I'm making a lot of money just showing lingerie and probably feet pics. And, once that initial buzz dies down, I'm going to have to kick it up a notch to keep them coming back because, hey, this money's too good. I made more money than my entire career. So what am I going to do next? Well, I'm going to drop my full nudes finally for the first time ever. And then that's how she's going to just slowly milk this entire process. And that's what they do. After the nudes, it might be something soft core. It might be and it just keeps escalating, or until she decides to exit because she's made enough money to not have to go that far. But that escalation process is what all women have to do. Some have to start at the extreme end because they're nobodies. They're not known.
Yeah, true. You could be right on that. I'll agree with you on that. That's true. women would probably have to go through those extremes to probably get more money, more money, more money. But then you become her age, or you could be younger, whatever the case may be. And now you use her to get assets. You use her to open up businesses and different kind of gas stations and things that, you know, would hinder an economy or would hinder a country if some kind of war broke out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, why don't you go, let's figure out a way how to open up some EV stations where you charge your vehicles since everything's going electric. Let's get some gas stations. You know what I mean? Let's get control of some things to where if things pop off, you know, we'll have some kind of pull in the businesses that we run. So you can use her as a catalyst to funnel your money into her for her to start her business here and in the future. Cause you can't do it all at once, but you know, she's making X amount of dollars. So in the next 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years, you have a mule to start another business with. And you got a bunch of women that you can do this with. You got some as young as 18, some as old as 50 or whatever. What is she? Like Shannon Elizabeth, ain't she 50? How old is this lady? Shannon Elizabeth, how freaking old are you? Shannon, it is Elizabeth, right? Shannon Elizabeth, yeah, that's you. I remember your fine ass. 52. She was married from 2002 to 2000. Hey, I didn't know that. Oh, she did. She went to Waco High School. Hey, she went to Waco High. That's what's up. Oh man, what year did you, if you're in your 50s, what year did you graduate in? Shout out to her. All right. She went to Waco High. Okay, didn't know that. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't know she went to Waco. Maybe I did know that a long time ago. She was fine as hell back in the day, though. I'll tell you that. But she's 52, though. 52. And she would be perfect to prime and set up for the future, because now you can enslave her with the money that you have as she takes these bribes, or she takes these money launderings, or she takes whatever you want to call it for these latter half of her years living from 50 all the way up. So now, you know, when she turns 60 and she's been living this way, taking the money and all this stuff, you got her by her ovaries, by her balls, by her titties. Because she can't go against you, because you could destroy her then, because you control her. You control her with the money. If you were to go the criminal route, or if you had her voting a political way, or putting out content or social media ideologies that are pushing your agendas to go across. You got her by the balls. She ain't got no husband. She ain't get damn about no family. She don't give a shit about none of that. She's like, whatever. I'm about to live my best life. I got enough money. I can go pay me 2 big black mandingos to pipe me down. What's that one guy in the porno? Yeah, I want him and him. And I'll take a third. I'll take him. Yes, sir. We're gonna put one of each in each orifice all at the same time. One in each hole. You know what I mean? She's gonna be out there just living, pleasuring it up. But just think about this. This is a great way to destroy from within, or to change the political landscape from the inside. It's just the greatest way to do it. And you can't ignore it. Once you see it, once I present it to you and tell it to you like that, you can't think like, nah, that's not true. Bullshit. You a damn lie. You know I'm right. How many women on there that you can get to do this, especially if they come on to OnlyFans with a built-in audience on social media? Like, she came in with a built-in audience. What's her social media following? Let me see. What is her Instagram? We'll pull up right now. 594,000 followers. So 500,000 followers, 600,000 followers. So she came into the game with that many, and that's only on Instagram. I didn't check TikTok. I didn't check Facebook or X or anything else of that nature. I just checked Instagram. So she probably easily has 1 million eyes on her. And then when she goes to open the OnlyFans, it goes up even more. So then you can use her to spit out whatever ideology you need for her to say. Because you're going to slide them some money, and it's easy to slide her money because you can send it to her in so many different ways from people. Your agenda, your political, your religion, your assets, whatever, you can get it. And it's just like having a drug mule, but just in a different way. You got like a political mule. you got a drug mule, you got a religious mule. You know what I mean? Like you could do this to so many women, so many people coming in. I mean, women, dudes, or whatever the case may be. But it would be best to do this through the app that way, because everybody's thinking it's simping, but it's not. Let's keep going.
I never expected this to happen. My fans have been absolutely incredible and supportive,
This is
and
disgusting.
I am so grateful for it.
Think of that. These women, to rescue their dignity, have turned to pornography. How did we get here? In this episode, we're going to do a deep dive into the simp economy. We're going to look at how we got here, the psychology that, of course, OnlyFans. According to corporate financial reports, users spent a capital while the other person has absolutely no idea they exist, or treats them pure. Tech platforms didn't just exploit this dynamic.
I'm skipping through
they
because a lot of this
industrialized
is
it, turning it into a highly
just telling you about the earnings and the impact and how many people are. We don't give a shit. We know a ton of people are on
sucked in
OnlyFans.
by the free content. The TikTok dances, the Instagram gym selfies, £2 million from the platform with one of her subscribers, Charlie.
Dude, this is crazy.
Couple of ways to actually protect yourself against this type of inflation. If he cuts clear into the lens of the Twitch in by the free content, the TikTok dances, the Instagram gym selfies, the Twitch streams. This is the bait. The creator looks directly into the lens of their phone, making eye contact with millions of guys simultaneously, creating the
Parasocial bonding.
and
yeah,
there's
dude,
only
go on.
really a couple of ways to actually protect yourself against this type of inflation. If he Rain, no, I've got no idea who she is either, reportedly made £82 million from the platform with one of her subscribers, Charlie.
Dude, this is crazy to me.
$82 million. This one girl makes $82 million. Do you really think that's from simping? Do you think? I know there was one dude. What was that one guy that paid her, like, I don't know, he paid like 300,000 or some crazy astronomical number, 600,000 or 30,000 a month or something like that, whatever he was doing. But I mean, I get it. 82 million for one person. I don't know if that's consecutive a year or 82 million in 1 year. But the thing is, when these women are making these high numbers, there's no flags going off. Think about that. There's no flags going off. People are like, oh, sex sells, it sells so much that, like guys will pay anything for it. 82 million in a year. And multiple, when women are doing this, or they were doing this for a minute, like before and after COVID, they were making that money like this and that. Like Black China was the highest for a while, then another one was the highest for a while. And you just kind of like recycle the highest ones, but you still got a bunch of other ones that you can still keep 100,000-aires here and there and stuff like that. Like, it's easily to keep to push your agenda, to clean your money, to buy assets, to push your ideology, to move a political party. It's easy.
That's mid at best. I'm so sorry. How the fuck does like the average girl next door earn $82 fucking million? It blows my mind. When I was growing up, what we considered hot was like, hey, just pick any of your 90s movie stars, singers, actresses, right? Whatever the fuck. Just go through the fucking list, bro. From, I don't care what you pick, from country music to R&B to rock songs to whatever. And just look at the females that were there. And then look at this one. What the fuck? How is this 80 plus million? You can literally take a fucking airplane trip right now to the Balkans somewhere. And I guarantee you, if you're on the beach somewhere in like fucking Croatia right now, you'll walk by 10 women immediately out of your hotel that look better than her.
Now, he's right about that. And she's making 82 million or whatever. And that's the thing I'm saying. Anybody can be making this kind of money. Not anybody, but it's not hard to pick one out and push one to the top in order to, get the ball rolling, or to get a whole lot of money cleaned up, or to get your political ideology, or to just cause a distraction, to get the masses to be looking left while you're doing something over here on the right. It's a perfect means for distraction. It's a perfect means to get a girl like that hyper up real good, make her to where everybody wants her, and then use her as a catalyst for a simp dude in a very high, powerful position to simp on her. Then he can fly her out to her, and then she can pillow talk and get secrets out his ass. I mean, it's a lethal weapon. It's a great weapon to use. You know, it's like, hey, if you get these secrets out this dude, we'll pay you this much, you know, get these secrets out this dude, go over there. He's going to pay you to, you know, to probably, you know, bust all over your face and your feet or whatever. Do what y'all do. And, you know, pillow talking, massage, do what you got to do. We need to figure out what this is, you know, basically just another way of spying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, just think, bro, think. This is a fantastic money laundering, bribery. This is a great app to get all of that done, to demoralize a country, to demoralize the economy, to separate the genders, to, you know, even out the financial playing field between men and women, because, you know, this is and look, it's not even just the app. The app has a reverberating effect, because then the app is where you see people on the app, but then what about the underground version of this app where people are still streetwalkers, still selling their bodies as opposed to being seen on the internet? Because there's still women out here doing the same thing, but they're still prostitutes on the street doing it, not on OnlyFans or Fansly or whatever the websites are. They're doing it, you know, underground or whatever the case may be. You can, you know, you can still go out and get with those women and, you know, throw some dollars over them as well. Hey, go vote. When you vote here, do this, vote for this, join my religion, vote this way, vote for such and such for city councilor, vote for such and such for the city mayor, vote for such and such for the new judge coming up. I mean, it's the perfect weapon. It's the perfect weapon. Let's go.
What is happening to men? This shit blows my mind, dude. This is a symptom of real sickness. To be a woman today, and well, I guess, hey, maybe I'm too fucking old and my tastes have, you know, they're different. Tastes have changed today, perhaps. You know, looking like a fucking alien, like that one chick that they keep so hard to uphold her as like a standard of beauty. It's like, no, dude, what are you talking about? Instagram or wherever.
I'm a fast forward over some because you're just ranking on how women look right now, and it's not really the important part of it.
Imagine being able to build.
It's not the too important part about how they look. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter how a woman looks. I mean, dudes gonna clap cheeks. That's just a well-known fact of, at the end of the day. Or somebody's gonna pay for her bath water, or somebody's gonna pay for her, you know, her feet pictures, or somebody's gonna pay for her panties. I mean, simping is still gonna happen, or however you look at it. However, she can push an agenda. Her and a bunch of women can push an agenda. They can get a point across. They can get you to believe in their ideologies. They can get you to believe in their religions. When they convert to become a born again virgin and be back in the church as a Christian, or when they convert over to Islam, or whatever the case may be, they take the Torah or the Talmud seriously, whatever the case may be, they can use that power of just her punani and convey and convince young men and women and grown men and young women to, you know, follow in the footsteps, all while at the same time somebody is, you know, greasing their palms, sliding their money into their accounts. So money's being bribed, money's being laundered on so many ways. So many ways. So it's like, how is it that this can only come from simping? It's impossible. It's impossible. But let's keep going. Let me see what she has to say. Here we go.
Paying her up to $7 million.
And we all see it.
Paying her up to $7 million.
Today, everything good has been turned evil, and everything evil has been turned good. And we all see it.
Paying her up to $7 million.
This is how much I'm actually making, and no one believes me. So I'm on the site, and you can see that I'm not faking anything. I'm going here. I will go to my statistics, if it will load.
See, dudes are so infatuated with how much money these women are making. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm not hating. Please understand one thing that I'm saying is I'm not hating on the hustle. I'm not knocking it whatsoever. I find it kind of weird how dudes be so intrigued and be pocket watching these women. I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know. They get into the bag, whether they're selling bathwater and feed pictures or not, or whether they're doing it the way I've been telling you how it's happening. So it gives an inflated sense of simping that is not actually as high as it may seem, although it is high. But let's continue.
And then this is the last 30 days. I'm going to hit all time. And these are the two, like, so this is the gross.
There's just, wow.
And then like, you can see that it's not a screenshot, it's real.
So see, December of 2023 to April of 2026. I guess she said this is all time. Okay, so there it goes. I think it's October 1st, 2023 to April 9th, 2026. She's made $83 million, $83.5 million. Gross $104 million. And I guess, you know, the app takes out its percentage, which then leaves her with $83 million. And then I don't know if she has to get taxed on that 83 million. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know. But just in what, 23, 24, 25, 26, just in 4 years, $83 million. So what's that? 84, we'll say 84. 84 divided by 4 is what's that? 21 million? So 21 million a year. And if we go by gross, 104 million. So 104 divided by 4, 48248, that's 26 million. So 21 to $26 million a year, you know, granted for taxes or whatnot. So it's easy to see. And do you think all this money is potentially hers? Or do you think somebody, you know, was like, hey, we're going to use you as a mule, as a laundering mule? Or do you really think all of it is hers? I don't think all of it is hers. Because, you know, you open your mouth, you might accidentally fall off of a 50-foot building because you tripped over the balcony or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You say something stupid, you know, your mom might accidentally drive into a wall or something like that. Or the Tesla will speed up for no reason with your family in it type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that this is all just simping. This is like an agenda being pushed on all realms, helping not just her, but a bunch of different women. And it's just, it's levels to the woman. You know what I mean? It's levels to it. It's levels to the woman. You know, you got your high elite women like her who we can put, you know, $20 million a year into her account. We got these women where we can only put like $15 million in their account. These women we can only put like 7 to 10 million. These women we can only put like 5 to 7 million. These women we can only put like 2 to 3 million. These, you know what I mean? It just kind of just trickles down and trickles down and trickles down to how much money each woman can handle, and if they're willing to do what we tell them to do along the way on any front, whether it be criminal, assets, political, religious, anything. You know, and, you know, voting's coming up, or not voting. Voting's coming up, you know, city council, all that stuff, like all of this, dude, all of this. So I just don't see it as just simping. See it as the greatest war weapon ever seen. And that's why when you look at like voting and stuff, that could be, that could be a reason why voting, this is a great way. Think about it. Think about this. You walk up to a young woman right now and be like, hey, do you hate the patriarchy? Are you socialist, Democrat, or whatever? Are you a Republican? If she's a socialist Democrat and she has an OnlyFans, like, bro, what is it for you to slide a few $1,000s into her account every month and then tell her to put out content saying and talking about this, and also voting in that direction? Or vice versa, Republican side. Republicans do it that way. Like like, bro, it makes perfect sense. Or like her, hey, you got 83 mil for the amount of money I put in. I gave you like 2 or 3 million, or I gave you 500,000. I need you to go buy that house for me over there. Go buy that house. We'll split it, or 60-40, me, you, or you, me, however you want to look at it. We splitting this house over here. Oh, hey, go get this gas station over here. We're going to show you how to run this gas. All this stuff. It makes perfect sense.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Fucking hustler. I don't know what her marketing was. And, you know, she might be a businesswoman behind all this, because you can't be. Could you be retarded and make $83 million?
Yeah, she's a businesswoman. I give it to her. She could be a businesswoman. I just think, you know, somebody walked up to her and was like, hey, you could be the face of the business, and we'll show you, you know, we'll get you the money and all the startup and all that stuff for the business, but we're going to run half that business with you. We just need somebody, you know, to help us get said business. You'll be the face of it. You'll be the one to help get it. It could potentially be in your name. You say anything crazy, though, that Tesla or Lamborghini or whatever that you're driving, it's going to speed up real fast, and you won't have no control over it until it hit a wall.
I don't think so. I think she's got the game down, and she got into a niche and exploited it really good. Some people just got that. This like street smarts. She might be dumb in other ways, but she's very street smart. She's super aware. I'm telling you, no, like same shit. People say Trump is dumb and all this other stuff. There's no way you make 80 mil and you're just dumb as shit. You at least have a good team behind you. At the very minimum, she hired the right people. At the very minimum. And if we give her a little bit of credit, then she masterminded all of this and made it work. Because, hey, dude, just be completely honest here. When we're looking at like supermodels and shit, like that's not a supermodel, guys. That just looks like a chick in your math class in high school. And she gamed the system in a way to make 80-something mil. So
Yeah, you're right. That dude looked like a chick in my math class. You're right on that.
The hustle on the business end, I respect it. But the way you got your money, I mean, how can I hate on simps sending their money to a woman? They're fucking degenerates. Suck them dry. Like, these men need to have their lives destroyed. Any man that's ever given on this shit, like, you need your life destroyed. You should be put down. You know, hot take alert, watch out. But simps need to be eradicated from society. A lot of shit would get back to normal if women stopped getting bailed out by simps. There's literally no consequences for women today because the simp epidemic has exploded. I
know you said back to normal. What, buddy? They kept telling us over and over since 2020. New normal, new normal. We're moving into a new normal, new normal, new normal. They wasn't playing. They wasn't kidding when they said new normal. This is what you're seeing is the new normal.
I'm telling you guys, Red Pill could not have seen any of this simp shit. We had simping for all of time. There was always dudes willing to give away everything they had just to sniff a piece of puss. But it's gotten so bad today that it's completely broken dating dynamics. It has broken the red pill in some ways, because what used to be the wall, and it was hard and rough and it used to hit all women unless you're a genetically gifted beauty, no longer exists, not even for a fat bitch. They can go sleep with thousands of dudes. They can go have the most degenerate lives and craziest histories and literally be on OnlyFans and have videos in public, and you're watching your girl get like triple teamed by a bunch of dudes, and there will be a guy that is going to get married and give her babies and everything. I swear to God, just look, there's a bunch of porn stars. There's a bunch of these OnlyFans chicks. There's a bunch of these women that have, you know, less than ideal past. And that's putting it lightly. And still some simp. Some fucking guy got down on one knee and married a whore. Bro, that's crazy.
I mean, it's a story as old as time. We all know the story of Jezebel. We just living in that time right now of the power of the Jezebel society. It's just what it is. Like, that's all that is. That's simply all that is. Now, as far as hitting the wall, yeah, the wall ain't finna be hit. Black men finna smash any and everything, whether it's fat or it's old. blacks and Latinos finna beat the brakes off of fat and old women all day long. As long as she got ass, they going in. So the wall don't exist no more, especially now that women can get the money to get their booty and their titties done. Like, whatever. Snatch their waist up, get a mommy makeover. 50 with a mommy makeover, she getting piped down. If young in the 20s and fat, she getting piped down. And she getting some of the best D out there. So yeah, the wall don't exist.
Are you looking for the best?
Like, not at all. Wall don't exist. let me see how much more of this we got, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, basically just made my point clear. Probably could just watch the rest of this and see if he has anything extra to say. But let me just check this out and see what he has to say. Let me finish this up real quick. Let's see what we got.
Like in public, literally, wherever you go, somebody could just pull up a video of your woman doing the craziest shit. Like, hey, bro, check that out. And you're just going to be like, that's just work, man. That has no bearing on our relationship. Like, these people are literally mentally fucking retarded. Okay? And they need to be put down. We need to put down about 20% of men right away to save society, because they're allying with the retards on the left. So once you put down all the simps, the money dries up. And when the money dries up, all the businesses start to collapse. All the industries collapse. All the whoring will collapse. All the attention seeking collapses. All of this shit that is powered by sin.
Attention wise, I don't know. AI, these bots and these accounts are pretty good at giving attention and inflating egos and attention. So I think we're past that simp phase when it comes to the attention. I think we're past that part. I have to disagree with you on that. Now, I think we're past that. I think we're way past that. The money would go down. It would go down. But I just don't see it. I don't see it going down to an effect of what you think it may go down, only because of the fact that, yeah, if you were to do what you would say, drastically take out men, but I'm like, I don't think that's the problem. I think that's the illusion. That's the smoke and mirrors. It's a perfect cover up. Simps is a perfect cover up. It's the perfect cover up for what I've told you. It's just like, they're needed in order for the crime to go on, because they're the perfect excuse for you to believe in, when reality, there is no way that they're funneling that much money into all these women. Like, just think like a criminal. Think like a criminal. That's all you got to do. And just think, if you had all this money laying around, piles of money and drug money and cryptos and all sorts of stuff laying around, or oil money, and just so much money you ain't know what to do with. So what do? Power. How do you gain power? Influence, attention. How do you gain that? Well, I got to manipulate people. How do you manipulate people? With money. So I think it's just something, it's bigger than just simping. Although simping is a part of it, but I think it's bigger than that. But let's let him keep going, because he does say something here in a little bit that I do agree with.
Imps collapses, and then society will normalize, and then people have to be people again and actually treat you with some fucking respect, not transactional. Anytime you approach a modern woman today, a simp has trained her to be transactional. A simp has trained a bitch to extract maximally whatever and however much she can from anybody. So even if you come across as a decent man, she's been trained to maximally extract from you. That's why it feels so transactional today.
Hey, don't hate the player, homie. Hate the game. She doing what she's supposed to. And besides, like, these is hoes, bruh. These hoes. Don't get mad at hoes for being hoes. Don't be mad at hoes for being hoes, bro. These ain't ladies. These aren't women. These aren't, like, you know what I mean? These are hoes. Let them do what hoes do, bro. Enjoy them at your leisure. Come on now, bro.
She doesn't do it just because she hates you, because she was trained to by men. Men trained these bitches to be this way. And so now we are reaping those rewards from all the simps prior to us. This is what happens. They've done it everywhere they go. American simps have now left for overseas with the passport bro wave from a few years back. They turned fucking Thailand the same way. They turned the Philippines the same way. Ask the dudes that are...
I think those places been that way since wars. I mean, you can find... you can find like old martial arts movies and old video and like old movies that portrayed the red light district in places like, you know, like China's and Taiwan's and Philippines and stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong on the exact country, but you can always find older movies that talked about after war situations happened, how military men have went across the world and have, you know, been clapping the hell out of some cheeks and women in different countries. So it's just maybe it exposed it more, and maybe it amped it up some more. But it's always been a thing. Like it's always been there.
Are going over there now, or the guys that have been there decades before, they say they ruined these fucking women. These women now expect things: shoes, cars, houses, land, paying for families, because the fucking simps came by the boatload.
I mean, what are they supposed to do? They've been out here selling cooch their whole life, and now, you know, the simps have come in by the boatload, and, you know, and they're able to, you know, capitalize on the market. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Mass migration of Western simps has destroyed every single plot of fucking land they set foot in. Now you can't even get a decent girl in a third fucking world country where they used to be okay if you sprinkled some breadcrumbs on the family. And you had a devoted wife that would cook and clean and wash your feet and all this crazy shit. You would hear stories about shit like this. Now that bitch just puts her nose up if you can't afford to take her somewhere in her own country and buy her a 5-star meal. What kind of shit? What? You got to give her an allowance for her family and shit. Unreal.
If it will load. And then this is the last 30 days. I'm going to hit.
Hold on. Dude, my heart's like speeding up a little bit.
Okay, that's just completely unbelievable. From what I can tell, it seems authentic.
I mean, it's real. I don't see why.
What are people saying? Why are they saying you're making it up? Or how can they claim that you're making it up?
They say that I'm photoshopping it and everything, and that I'm lying about how much I make just because, I don't know, I want to seem cooler, I guess. But I have no reason to lie. Everything I put out online is intentional. Like, I wouldn't, you know, lie to anyone about that.
Charlie, if you're watching this video, mate, I have lovely feet. But wait, we haven't even got to the weird stuff yet. When a parasocial relationship reaches us to ask, was the Industrial Revolution worth it?
Is this the repackaged bath water? I may have to drink it.
What the?
Should I break the seal and drink it? Okay, Belle, I'm gonna drink this, and then I'm gonna DM you, and you gotta tell me what's in here.
Kill them. Kill them all.
It's bath water.
Okay, that's nasty. You have to just fast forward past that. That was pretty gross. That's disgusting. Hopefully it was just water and they made us think it's bath water and he drank it. So, oh my gosh.
Just so some degenerate Redditor could call a minimum wage barista from Derbyshire. Meet Alexia Grace, a former minimum wage barista from Derbyshire. She realised that making lattes was a terrible way to pay a mortgage. So she pivoted. She started going to intensive boxing sessions, wearing heavy hoodies, and afterwards wringing her sweat-soaked clothes out into tiny glass vials. She sells these sweat vials to her only
Wanting to buy it, and then that's when someone asked me to buy.
Bro, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck is that even, bro? Wow. Listen, if they were like heavenly blessed beauties, I'm talking 10s across, everybody goes 10, 10, 10, 10. 9 minimum. 9 because 10's my perfect version.
I mean, okay. Gotta look at it like this, okay? If you want to take it from a simping perspective, all right, if we do have to go simping, you also have to understand that, you know, you have girls that are turning 18 that go to this. So therefore you have the twisted mindset of the pedos pushing out their desires and stuff onto all this. So you add the simping with people of that mindset, with having these girls wear like little girl socks and wear little schoolgirl outfits and all this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you push all that out in there too, like, you're gonna get some sick stuff on top of drinking bath water and farts in a box and probably bloody panties and mailing them their tampons and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it gets pretty freaking disgusting, but you probably be surprised that the women don't look as great as you would think they would. But at the same time, you could tell these women to sell these things. That's, if I was a criminal, that's what I would do. Hey, sell your fart in a box, sell your sweaty socks, sell me your dirty panties. But I'm buying these things not for what you're sending me back. That's just what it looks like as far as a business transaction. But in reality, I'm getting you to talk about a certain ideology. I'm speaking you to, like right now, this image of her, she's speaking degenerate shit right now. It's got him reacting like crazy. I could have paid her to do that. Hey, so, you know what I mean? I'm going to buy her socks or drawers. I'm going to buy her bra. I'm going to buy her toothbrush. I'm going to buy her, tell her to credit card swipe her toothbrush in between her ass and send it to me. Then she's going to come on here and tell you about what she really did, and not even probably even know that I'm doing it to get her to create content to talk about what she sold to me. But you know, it's all like a degenerate demoralization to attack the masses, to keep everybody at a low frequency state of thinking, and to probably influence other girls to be like, oh, that's an easy way to make money. And it's like, cool, I can do it to y'all too, to push this ideology of degeneracy onto the masses, because I got so much damn money, I need to launder it, and I got power. I want power. So it's the best way to get it is to get you to do these things, and to, you know, talk about it, and to vote this way, and to convert this way, and to get that asset once you hit this dollar mark and put it in my name, or we'll half it 50-50, or go start that business. We'll show you how to run it. You be the face of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all these things combined. But let's keep going.
See how some guys at the bottom wants to pay for some sweat vials.
I mean, it could be sweat vials. It doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, the money was laundered. That's the whole premise. That's all that matters. Sweat vials or not, the money was laundered. I cleaned up some of my money. That's all that matters. I found a way to clean up this money. That's all that matters. I found a way to gain more power. I found a way to get more influence. I found a way to degenerate a society. I found a way to conquer this land that I hate. I don't hate this country, but I'm just saying, thinking of a rich criminal mastermind. Like, think of it like that. If you think of it like that, then all this stuff makes perfect sense. It's easier to see it from that perspective. What the hell happened? Uh-oh. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. Let's finish it up. We're almost done with this. This is almost done. Let's let him finish up. Here we go.
Blessed beauties. I'm talking 10s across. Everybody goes 10, 10, 10, 10. 9 minimum. 9 because 10's my perfect version. I would see how some guys at the bottom wants to pay for some sweat vials. Oh, man. Do you see? Do you see what this is funny? Now imagine trying to actually date this woman. Imagine she's like interested in you somehow. Whatever fuck. And you're competing with the attention of like millions of simps that'll pay for sweat vials. Tell her she's like perfect. She can't make mistakes. Yada, yada, yada. All the shit. And how do you think that's going to fucking go for you? Don't you think this person has been mentally fucked in the head from all this attention? Now imagine this is happening on a broad scale of any woman with social media and a decent following. Not even a decent following. She doesn't even need a decent following. She just needs a post that gets seen by somebody with like a check mark or some kind of fame or infamy. And that's it. That's your girl. She's on a boat. She's on someone's yacht, and she's going to do the diddiest things imaginable. And she'll come back with some crazy experiences, and she's broken. Done. It's over. You think she's going to be able to settle down with you, Mr. like Joe Schmo, normal guys paying off his car, and he's living in some apartment or whatever, can buy a house. She just came off with somebody's yacht who basically made her do acrobatics in a bedroom, smashed her to the back of the view of like the Seychelles on those like cots sitting in the water with the private pools in the villas. And that for that guy, it was like buying a piece of bread, you know, cheap as fuck. It means nothing to him. And she had the time of her life. And so did he, rearranging guts, and then threw her away and got another one, another one, another one. And that's just the guy living his life. And then you're going to settle down with this and be like, I'm so lucky, dude. She's just a sweet girl. She, you know, she finally decided to settle down, and you know, she did crazy things. And what?
This is true. He has a point there. He has a point. That is true. Because the lifestyle that they see, yeah, average Joe ain't gonna. Yeah, he's got a point. He has a point with that one. I can't even knock him.
Well, how do you cope with that shit? You know, you used to get a virgin to get married. Like, you know, you used to get a woman that was built for marriage, literally raised to be married, raised to serve a husband, to have kids, you know, to, you know, actually create a life with somebody.
I mean, they still around, but like on a global scale, probably like 10% globally, probably in like a cold ass climate area, like a cold place somewhere, or a rural farm area with no internet signal, or some Amish chick that never had the internet. You know, it's just, I mean, they're around. You just, you know, you ain't gonna find them easily. You ain't gonna find them in the modern technological world. No. You won't find them there. No. I mean, you probably could, but in the modern technological world, maybe like 2% if you get lucky.
You know, people used to value each other. Now we value money and how much money we can get out of the other person. Predominantly women think this way, of course. You have some bummy men that are hag maxing. That's what they call it. They go after old bitches with money. And so it exists on the other side too. Not as common.
Him just saying this just brought this to my attention. He said hag maxing. Oh my goodness. I gotta show it. He said hag maxing. Where is it? Oh, where is it? I think I can find it real fast. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. He said hag maxing. I just seen it earlier. Let me see. Can I find it? Can I find it quickly? Come on. Real fast. Oh, where is it? He said hag maxing. Yes, I know I seen this earlier. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Give me 2. Is this it? No, that's not it. One more chance, then we'll just have to keep going. Is this it? Did I save it? I don't think I saved it. Let me see real quick. I gotta find this. I know who it is. I think I found it. There it is. I can't find the exact image though. Oh, that's not the one I want. That's not the one. I mean, this is it, but I'm trying to find the image that somebody put up there of this lady. Let me see if I can find the right one. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hag maxing. Somebody. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Who did this? Who did this? All right. I found it. Oh boy, I found it. All right. So he said hag maxing. Well, you know, younger guys are out there dating the older women. Well, as we see, we recently found out that Kathy Griffin, she was seeing Spider with her 22-year-old boyfriend. Shout out to her. She went and got her young one. And I don't know who did this. I don't know if this is true or not. But as you can see, she says she's with the man. She's 43 years her junior or whatever, or her senior, however you want to say it. And he's 22. And she's 65. So, you know, he's over here beating the brakes off this 65-year-old coochie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sir, make sure that you are put in her will. All right, young man. Did you hear me? Hey, young man, get in that will. Get that will, okay, King? Anyway, he said it's hag maxing, right? So you see right here, 22, 65, right? But then like somebody put this as the next picture and they was like, well, here's an image of her walking. I was like, oh no. Wow. Whoever did this is going to hell. Is there more? Oh man, yeah, boy. I'm pretty sure Buddy got to drink a lot. Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah, boy. All right, let me get this off the screen. Anyway, let's go back to the video. Let's go back to what we were talking about. All right, let's finish this up because we're almost done. Here we go.
But yeah, dude, this is the world today. We want maximal value extraction from each other. And they're like, why aren't people having babies? Why aren't people getting married? Dude, married to this? This bitch sells sweat vials. You want to be married to a bitch that's... Hey, Ted, what's your wife do for a living? Oh, she goes kickboxing. And she wrings her clothes out in these little vials and sells it to lonely men. It's pretty goddamn good living there, Roger. She makes like $150,000 a year just doing that. So it's amazing. What, dude?
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
All right, come on, freaking thing. We got to hurry up and get over with this. I want to wrap this thing up. We're almost there at the end. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. It's the new world we live in, man. It's the new modern world that we live in. This is how things are. This is how things are going. You can't really hate on it. Just got to accept it for what it is, you know? I mean, everybody keeps talking about the past, what things used to be. Hopi prophecy done told you, bro. It's going to split in two. You're going to have to choose the path of nature or technology. Figure out which one you want to ride, because technology is going to come to an abrupt end at some point. But let's keep going.
On my sweat, essentially. And then they all just came flowing in, like so many of them wanting to buy it. And then that's when someone asked me to buy one of these, a jar.
So you've actually bought a vial of your sweat in for us.
I bought two, one for you each.
One each, thank you.
Fuck me. They probably drink it like that other piece of shit, bro. Incinerate them with flamethrowers.
That's very generous.
I might start wearing it around my neck or something like that.
A new perfume.
Tell me about how much you make and
how
what
much
you
would one of
bought
those
with
vials
it.
be? Yeah.
So it depends. So depending on like how fast they want it. So if they're like, right, I want you to go for a run. I want you to put it in the jar and send it to me right now. Like they're paying for my time. So that's going to cost more. But if somebody's like, can you get me a jar like as soon as you can?
Wait, did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Watch. I'm gonna show you.
It's gonna cost more. But if somebody send it to me right now, like they're paying for my time. So that's gonna cost more. But if somebody's like
right there, if I could slow it down, if I could find the slow down button, the playback speed. Let me see if I could do this playback speed. Where is it? Right here. Let's see her face. No, wait, we gotta slow it down. Let's watch her smile. Watch.
Can you?
Oh, dang it. Well, she did grin. You can see the grin on her face. She was grinning about that for sure. She was like, wait, what? You're charging them for your time for wanting it right now?
Paying for my time. So that's going to cost more. But if somebody's like...
just intrigued, boy. She was like, what? You charge more if they want it right now. Look at her. She's just like, wow. All the working out that I do, the Pilates and the yoga, I sweat my balls off. She's like, why am I not doing this? This is a great idea. Why am I looking? She's about to start hers next. She's about to catch her on the side. Excuse me, ma'am. How do you go about selling your sweat here? She's ready to go, boy. She's like, I can't believe it. You charge more for different situations?
Can you get me a jar, like, as soon as you can, like, no rush, 150.
So £150 for a jar.
Like, as soon as you can, like, no rush, 150.
So £150.
Sold. She is sold. She's like, yes, $150 for that little bitty shit of sweat. I can wring out my leggings, my shirt, my bra, and my panties and fill up about 10 of those after a hot yoga session. And you're telling me $150 for each and you charge more if they want it right now? Look at her. She's like, what? Are you kidding me? I could be making that much money off of sweat? No way, bruh. And you wonder And you want, bro, she going. Now we're talking about simping. Now this is simping. This is just disgusting. I don't even call this simping. This is just some nasty ass shit, to be honest with you. But look, she's convinced, bro. She's going. She's like, oh yeah, bring on the simps. She's like, I want some of those. Look at her face.
For a jar about
Well,
that
what
big.
are those?
Yeah, but that's if they're not in a rush.
You
so
are
I can do
winning at life, Alexia.
You are winning at life. She is going to be the next one to sell some jars of sweat. She's going, ladies and gentlemen. That lady is sold. She is sold.
but that's if they're not in a rush.
You
so
are
I can do
winning at.
She's like, my hero. Uh-oh, I just turned off my computer. Oh no, I turned off my computer. 1 second, I screwed something up. Oh, god dang it. What did I do? Hold on. I screwed up my TV. I knocked over something. Hold on, let me get it back put up. Oh, dang it. Come on. We good? Yeah, we're back up. All right, but as you can see, she going. She like, you winning at life. She's like, you're winning at life. She's like, there's nothing degenerating. There's nothing demoralizing. She's like, wow, those simps are gross. She's like, you are winning at selling sweat.
At life, Alexia.
So
Like
if
I
they
can do
want
it my
it
own
more
time.
urgently, you can charge. What's the most you've charged for a vial?
Well, I've got one guy that's brought not just vials, but he buys me head guards on my Amazon wish list, and then I wear them, do my stuff, boxing gloves a lot, and overall, so I've been doing it for 1.5 years. He spent 40,000 on it.
Bruh, look at her, bruh. She's going to start her new side hustle. She's like, oh my gosh, 40,000 for this. Now, again, this girl is just telling you what she thinks she's doing, which could be possible. There really could be somebody out there doing this. I'm not taking that away from her. Or it could just be somebody using this as a transaction for a reason to buy something so they can put it on an invoice or have something shipped to them to show as a means as why they're sending the money over, so they can use her as a money laundering vessel, as a cleanup vessel, or for her to be talking about this to give this degenerate ideology out to younger girls and older women. Because she finna go. She's going. She is going, bro. She's about to be the next one to do it. 40,000 in a year. She going, bro. So just think about it from a criminal mastermind perspective. Just think about it.
Fucking shit. 40,000 pounds?
40,000 pounds?
Yeah.
What's that, 50 plus $1,000?
So what have you bought with that money?
I'm not really like a big spender. Like, I'm trying to like.
Oh, bro, this is how women are going to win. Listen, they're going to get houses. They're going to be the new asset owners. Men are, maximal.
Thank you. Now you're starting to see what I'm saying. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear what he finally came to the conclusion of? Did you hear him say it? Listen.
Like a big spender. Like, I'm trying to like.
Oh, bro, this is how women are going to win. Listen, they're going to get houses. They're going to be the new asset owners. Men are, maximal extraction. There's nothing more to be said. Listen, flamethrowers, brimstone, asteroids, whatever, bro, bring it. Because this is fucking crazy. We need a massive reset. Whatever this society is, a culture like this can't live. If this was a bio...
As he said just a second ago, he said women are going to win. They're going to have assets. They got the spending power. It's exactly what I just said. I was saying that. I was like, bro, this is what it is. It's a perfect criminal mastermind. It's perfect to do. Like, listen, like when he finally caught it, he's looking at it from a simp perspective. I'm like, nah, this is a money laundering. This is a simp money laundering and bribery perspective of epic proportions. Like when he finally caught it, he was like, damn, yeah, they finna get everything. And you know, the assets may be in their name. It may not be in their name. It doesn't matter what the case is. You put assets in all these women's names. At the end of the day, you're a criminal organization, a political organization, or some kind of organization. You can drive her to, you basically can control her at the end of the day if you really, really wanted to.
Man, listen, they're going to get houses. They're going to be the new asset owners.
Yeah. Exactly. And half of the assets could either be owned by the organization that's laundering or giving the money to him or whatever the case may be. But yeah, he finally sees it. And listen to what he's going to say at the end, which makes a lot of sense. But let's let him wrap this up.
Men are, maximal extraction. There's nothing more to be said. Listen, flamethrowers, brimstone, asteroids, whatever, bro, bring it. Because this is fucking crazy. We need a massive reset. Whatever this society is, a culture like this can't live. If this was a biological organism, it's terminal. It's sick. This culture has to die because this culture can't reproduce. A culture like this is not headed up. This is going down. We're going down the shitter. Whatever Western culture is today will not exist in 100 years. It will not exist in probably 50 years. Just take a look around you. Is this a energetic, vibrant, creative culture? Or is this a degenerate, decrepit, rotting, self-destructive culture?
I agree. And I don't think the intention of it is to continue to go is to traject up. What I believe the intention of it is to do is to garner mass amounts of profits. Mass amounts of profits. That's what it's supposed to do. Garner as much money, as much profits as possible to try to push through this whatever next thing that they're trying to push through. But as far as the morality, the virtuous, the degeneracy, yeah, that's all going down the hill. And it's not keeping up with the natural ways. The natural ways of life are the things that sustain all through time. Regardless of when something catastrophic happens, when you revert back to nature, that's what seems to always keep the ball rolling through hard times. It's staying in line with nature. When you go on these trends and start following all these different things and all this stuff, like, yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a ride, but it does come to an abrupt end at some point. It's self-destructing. It's self-destructing. It has to die off at some point. It'll die off when it self-destructs, you know, because you're going against the laws of nature. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win in the laws of nature, but you're gonna make a shitload of money in the meantime. All right, man, I got to get the hell up out of here, man. That's going to be it for today's show. Hopefully what I just said to you made some sense. Hopefully you enjoyed today's show, man. Shout out to Legion of Men on that show, man. Man did a great job on that one. I really enjoyed that, man. Go watch his channel. He does a good job on what he does. I've been watching him for a good minute. But with that being said, man, I got to get up out of here. I got stuff I got to take care of. We'll catch y'all tomorrow on the next stream. With that being said, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Love you and peace.
Thank you for watching D. Elliott Fitness live stream. Goodbye.
I'd rather be in the studio than in jail or on the street. Talking the wrong coming out.